Listen up, Rangers. Welcome to the Geek Chest. My name's Steve.
My name is Arnes.
And oh my god, have you seen the new Gamera trailer? I'll put a link in the description below if you guys haven't seen it. Go check it out, because it is freaking nuts.
You're not supposed to tell people right away.
Oh, yeah.
We're supposed to waste like 5 minutes of their life before we tell them what we think about it, Steve.
Okay, I'm sorry. God. It's not nuts. Give me 5 minutes.
Give us a few minutes. We'll talk about it first.
But anyways, if you guys have seen the trailer, it is actually really sweet looking to me. There's a couple of little concerns I have, but other than that, it looks really sweet. But at the beginning of the trailer, you get pretty much the build-up for the trailer where it's explaining what's happening with the situation, where a flock of Gauss is attacking Tokyo, and you see these kid and his dad running away from the Gauss flock, which looks awesome, by the way. Like, this is a terrifying looking scene, where it's just like, it's kind of gloomy, everything's burning, cities are breaking. And what's cool, too, is like the Gausses have varying sizes when you're watching it in this scene. Like, not all of them are the exact same size Gauss.
Is that how it was in the old ones?
Yeah, well, like in the Heisei Gameras, he actually gets bigger. Where he starts off kind of tiny, and then the more he eats and stuff, so over time, he just gets larger. Because originally when you see him, he's not actually the same size as Gamera.
But then reaches
then eventually he reaches the same size.
So the more he eats, the bigger they get.
Yeah, and then in the original one, he was just one size. For the 67 movie.
Sad day.
Which you also get to see this kind of transition in the trailers, too. Because when the kid and his dad are running, dad explains to him, if you keep running, if you outrun these monsters, I'll buy ramen dumplings. You can play games however long you want. And then he gets eaten. Of course.
Poor guy.
Dad can't make it through the movie.
No.
Kid has to become our Batman. But anyways, looks like our kid star is going to get eaten by a Gauss. But then he gets saved by a larger Gauss. Because the larger Gauss swoops in, eats the Gauss that was about to eat him. And then the Gauss is like, just out of the building, about to eat the kid now, because now he's the bad guy.
So wait, they're cannibals?
Yeah, Gauss will eat anything.
That's that thing on your table over there, right?
No, that's Rodan. God, you're failing me. Gauss is in the display case up top.
Rodan is orange?
That is Fire Rodan.
I have not seen Fire Rodan
I know.
yet.
We haven't gotten there yet. It's the 90s.
That is fucking acceptable. That looks like Gauss. That thing is orange. You give me this thing. Look at this. This is what I see.
This is exactly...
yeah. Fucking acceptable. This thing is
orange. Man.
Looks just like that trailer.
Alright, Arnes, you have to leave the rest of this review now. I'm sorry. Alright, so definitely Arnes is not here because of his knowledge of Gamera films.
I never watched the Gamera. I'm throwing this out right now. I've never seen any of them.
Yep, so, anyways, the big Gauss about to eat the kid, and then this Gauss gets stepped on by our hero Gamera. Which is actually super violent.
Turtle?
Yeah, the giant turtle. Which, when you see when the Gauss gets squished, his eye bugs out of his head. You're just like, oh, not like in PG content. Like, this is like PG-13 goodness. And then you get
I hope it's rated R.
Oh, that'd be amazing. Rated R Gamera? I doubt it. Because Gamera is very child-friendly.
That was child-friendly? He was like...
He's a protector of children. The guardian of the universe. You can't have him be your... I have the power!
Or fire breath.
Heck yeah, because when you pan up the shot, you get to see the majority of shot of Gamera. Like, you get a decent look at him with this. And then he's sucking in air, which, if you didn't know, it's to charge up his fire breath. And then you see a flock of Gauss flying in towards Gamera. Gamera shoots his fire breath. Kid's like, oh god, I'm gonna die. Kid's the only survivor of this entire disaster that happens in Tokyo. Get to hear the trademark Gamera roar, which is like, oh, so good to hear it.
It is? Yes. I wouldn't know.
Well, because like in the Godzilla 2014, they actually changed how his voice sounds. Like, it's still very Godzilla-esque, but it has more of like a, I want to say orchestra sound to it. While this one just literally sounds like Gamera. Like, they tweaked like the beginning of it a little bit, but it still sounds like Gamera.
Steve, that does not look like the Gauss from the movie.
Nah, because my Gauss is 67. Actually, the Gauss in the film look very close to the Heisei ones. Which I sadly don't actually have a figure for that guy.
Unacceptable. You guys make him order it.
I'm sorry. There's a Revoltech one. That one actually looks cool. It's also pretty well in scale with the other Gamera figures because it's smaller, so it works. And then it moves on to the kid's older. There's another monster rampaging, which this monster does not look nearly as good as the Gauss.
What is that monster?
It is a new monster for this. Like, initially I thought it was Iris, and I was all like... And then you see the face, and I was like, eh. It is not Iris.
Shot beams that like.
Shot like beams. Have you ever seen like Destiny, like the balls from the Taken, where it's just like a ball expands and then it kind of implodes? I would guess because like the building was more or less intact, other than where the ball expanded, which is cool. Like visually, it looked awesome.
Except the CGI.
Yeah, except for the actual monster did not look good when you seen lights on it. Which this is a concept trailer, so it's understandable that everything's not going to be as pretty as it'll probably be in the original in the film, which is what I'm hoping for.
All right, so
if it stays looking like this.
Let's take this from a different point of view now. Let's take this as a concept trailer like you see on those, what do they call? I think the E3s where they show all the new games, right?
Oh yeah, like, alright, good example, Colonial Marines.
Yes.
Where the trailer for that is not nearly what you got in the game.
Like the trailer, I seen that, I was so pumped. I went and got my $100 edition. I was like, this is it.
I did too.
I got the game, and all I got was the Gamera trailer.
What, are you saying the Gamera trailer is bad? Okay,
the final part of the Gamera trailer looks really bad, and God, I hope that's not.
The best part is when you see the full body Gamera, which I hope they do add a little bit more detail. It still looks cool for me personally, but I can see like most like general audience people, like most moviegoers that probably don't know who Gamera is, especially stateside, are probably gonna look at it and be like, that could probably look better.
Sharknado did it better.
No, I don't think so.
No, I
don't think so. But coming from a dude that has watched literally every single Gamera movie, I'm actually super excited about this. At least from what I've seen from the trailer, Gamera looks cool. I like the concept. It's supposed to be they're doing another reboot, so it doesn't tie in with Gamera the Brave, the Heisei, or the original release. The show is.
So it's his own kind, then, huh?
Yeah. So this is like a new take on the Gamera.
Where does he come from?
Trying to remember. Originally, I think he's just a giant prehistoric monster. I haven't seen the original Gamera in a while, so I have to actually look that back up. But he has a fixation towards saving children. The Heisei Gamera was created by the Atlanteans to help destroy the Gauss, which there was also 4 Guardians. There's one for like north, south, east, and west. Gamera was one of them. Iris is one of them. And they form symbiotic bonds with people, which that person gives Gamera his strength. Like so in the films, he's paired with a girl. But eventually, towards the Gamera 3, he breaks the bond with her.
I'm confused, but okay.
Yeah, you have to see the movies. It's actually a complicated plot for a giant monster movie. But in those ones, he's a savior. He was pretty much made to save the Earth. And then in the Gamera the Brave, it's pretty much the same plan, except for Gamera dies at the beginning, and this is like a little baby Gamera that's get larger to save the day again.
So we have another Minya?
Yeah, pretty much. It's better looking. Gamera the Brave is actually adorable.
I don't know, Minya was
the monster he fights is kind of like, could have been better, but Gamera's cute. But, as somebody that has never seen a Gamera movie, what do you think?
Ah!
Oh! I'm sorry.
Did I answer everything you need to know?
No.
It was
English.
Habla English?
Yep.
It was amazing. I really love like the horror aspect, like when that kid was running and his dad's like, "You can do it," and he just pushes him and like eats him. Like you can see his like legs, like this is his mouth and his legs are just like outside like this, and just flying away.
He's just like flapping.
Yeah. It looks really good, like the fire breath and damage, the destruction. It looks better than Godzilla.
I'm not gonna go that far. Although it's kind of funny too, is one thing I actually kind of like about this is he's not. That doesn't appear like he's in the same scale as the 2014 Godzilla.
Means smaller or bigger?
Smaller. Because you see him like when they pan up the shot after he shot his fire breath, he does his roar, and you can see that he's definitely not bigger than the buildings.
But he's like
he's huge. Right there. Don't get me wrong, but he's not like towering over most of the buildings.
But he's pretty close to him though.
Yeah, he's still like you can see the skyscrapers. He's nowhere near their height. He's as big or bigger than most of the smaller buildings. But once you start getting like the larger like inner city buildings and stuff, they're not even close.
Sad day.
Which is fine. Like the monsters don't have to get bigger over time. I'm cool with that.
Maybe he'll grow bigger over time in the movie. Because from the trailer, it looks like there's about 10 years. It says difference.
Yeah, it's 10-year difference between when he fights the Gauss flock and then whatever that thing was.
The shoots destiny beams.
Yes.
Taken. He's taking.
He's a taken. He's the taken queen. If it's a chick, it's not a whole guy. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, Oryx, but you had to go through.
So you guys should definitely go check out the trailer. It's only gonna take like a couple minutes of your time to go look at it.
Like 3-4 minutes long.
Yeah, I have it in the description below, some links to it, so you guys can go check it out if you already haven't. And if you guys have, let us know in the comment section below what you guys thought of the trailer. Are you guys super excited about a new Gamera movie? Because I need more stuff. Help us defeat those kaiju by hitting that like button. Subscribe, become a Ranger today. We'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.